Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my little channel here on the interwebs. That's right, it is Friday. And I'm going to go over the impeachment of Joe Biden, a Twitter poll that I have up. I'm going to read the responses. I'm going to probably comment on a couple of responses. But, anyways, like I said, this is just a Twitter poll. It's just meant to gauge a certain amount of people in the community that follow me or follow others that have retweeted my poll. By no means is this a scientific poll. With that being said, let's go ahead and see the results and some of the comments. Should Joe Biden be impeached or get 25th Amendment with the goal of being removed, even if that means the current VP takes over? As it states right now, I have 1,235 votes, and there are 14 hours left of the poll. I don't really expect that to be changing. Unfortunately, out of those people, Joe's got to go. That's right, at a 84.6% to a whopping 15.4%. Of course, on the right side of the narrative, my friend Merck, yeah, he's my boy, over in the Adam's Discord. That's right, Adam Krigler's Discord. Impeach Biden and Harris simultaneously. She's involved herself with the decision. Oops. Then 25th Pelosi, because she's clearly absent of any sanity. Whether we what we end up with after that maybe be a good less ridiculous as we continue towards the genocide. I mean, that's kind of harsh. Um, I mean, I don't think Pelosi is going anywhere, to be honest. And if you actually read the law, actually, or the amendment, it really is going to be when Joe Biden gets removed, Harris is going to become president, and then Harris is going to choose a VP. Pelosi doesn't automatically become VP. Unfortunately, for all those Pelosi fans out there, she's not going to take the job, and even if she was going to be the case, she'll find a loophole because I don't think she wants to be vice president. She doesn't want to be president. If she wanted to be president, she would have ran. And of course, a proud American woman. Oh my God. This is what our options are. We're screwed. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're going to be screwed for the next 3 years and half. I mean, we're about like 7 months in. Really, I mean, not, or maybe a little bit less than that. Out of a 4-year term, he's already screwed up so badly. I mean, Afghanistan is going to be a stain of his legacy. I truly don't. Actually, this is nickname coming soon. Says, I truly don't think it matters. And if you think it would be a difference policy wise, oh, actually, I forgot to heart those two. I think it would matter because I think Harris has a different priorities than Joe Biden. I think they're similar, but I think there's a difference enough to distinguish herself from Joe Biden and Barack Obama and Bill Clinton. Dr. Weim Crime or Weim Crime, depending if you're German. Catch 22. I get it. I feel like this is what they wanted for some reason, so I'm going to be contrarian. Fair enough, fair enough. I'll be okay with a President Harris and VP Pelosi. I already mentioned that she will not be VP, but that's alright. Harris says she had a key role with the Biden Afghanistan withdrawal decision. I'm just going to click on here because I think I actually made a comment. Gotta make them have fear of losing their job from time to time. I mean, you kind of have to spark it. At least it'll be coherent. Neither one stutters if that was you mean. Pelosi will not be VP unless confirmed by the Senate, which is true. She only becomes president if both president and VP are removed. There's really zero chance of her becoming VP, which I completely agree, 100%. But moving on. No, I do not, and this is largely has nothing to do with Biden himself. The major concern is that not being addressed that this will set a terrible precedence for future Congress. Once the government uses the power for more power, they will never give it up and find a way to use it again. Let's see, it's already been part of the government and it's been used to remove people no longer able to serve. Yes, and the people who determine that are all corrupt, and given the opportunity, they would use it to usurp another power and gain more of their own. The 25th Amendment is trash and only serves state powers, not the people. Best be wary. I believe the 25th Amendment was a result of JFK. If my memory serves me correctly, this is what I wrote. I get where you're coming from, but that is no reason not to hold the people accountable for their actions. The whole purpose of this is to hold people accountable. If I was doing a crap job at work, I would be fired. And this is essentially firing the president. We will just have to deal with them one at a time. I 100% agree. Sooner or later, the politicians will get the message that we don't like them. We don't like the direction they're going. Here in the RSA, we don't know if that would change anything, sleeping during the invasion or laughing through it. I don't know, mate. Need to hold people accountable, regardless of the outcome. That's my stance. Who takes Kamala Harris' empty seat at the Senate? I don't know. I don't know who they picked, but I'm pretty sure it's been filled. I think it was filled with a Democrat. The thought of crackling Kamala as president, never mind commander-in-chief, is absolutely nauseating. But Biden needs to pay for his actions. I agree 100%. There's got to be consequences to actions. We're screwed either way. Honestly, 100% agree. I don't think things would be better with the Harris and Pelosi, but that's not really the point. The point is to get rid of someone that's incompetent, but I understand where you're coming from. Sorry if I'm not saying the names. If you want the names read, I probably should have just kept on going with that. But anyways, I think Harris might be worse. I'd rather someone incompetent at this helm than someone deliberately destructive. Also, Biden's providing ammunition to help with the 2022 elections. You have a point. Don't get me wrong, you have a point. Every day he is in office is another day that the right could seize the day, as they would say, or seize the victory. But I will say if the Republicans do not take the House and make gains in the Senate after Afghanistan, they do not deserve to be a political party. Put on trial for treason. There's an argument. There's definitely a strong argument for that. And I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know. I mean, I understand that leaving Americans behind, giving the Taliban a list of people to go find to take it to the airport, giving them ammunition and weapons or equipment. I understand the sentiment, but I think it's just a screw up. And while he should be punished for the screw up, I don't think treason kind of fits. I don't know, that's a tough call. I honestly don't know. This really hurts me to say, but yes, I'll take Harris at this point. They're both bad, but Biden is so bad, and not that we can wait any longer. Yes, it's hard to swallow, but we must. Old yellow Biden's career and put in Harris. Excuse me, I got a cough. Hopefully you get that reference. Now I'm not talking about Hopefully, you get the reference. They both should be impeached. I agree. If they had enough votes to remove one, then they'll have enough room to remove another. Using Kamala as insurance, as a scare tactic, and a bluff. I agree. I agree here that they're kind of using Harris as an insurance shield, whether to take the helm or to prevent Biden to be impeached. At least she gives good head. I chuckled at this one. Real mean head game from what I've been told. So that's my response. Trump 21. Hell, get some stuff done. Yes, and regardless to what comes next, we hold them accountable. It'll look awful for them regardless. I agree. That's my sentiment. He's doing great, according to the wash up actress. Yeah. They want you to support Kamala or a Pulaski administration. I say hell no. Let it burn at what cost? Seriously, at what cost? Our allies are going to think twice about trusting us. And that's not a good look. We definitely should hold this administration accountable. We need to send a message to our allies that this was on Joe. This is Joe's mess, and we're going to fix our relationship with him. I'm not even talking about the Afghan people. I'm talking about the Germany, France, England, and a few other NATO allies, because we pretty much held them out to dry with the way that we left. Impeach them and restore the true president. I'm pretty sure this is in regards to a certain election that the YouTubes don't want us talking about. I don't know about the evidence one way or the other, but I do know it warrants maybe a little bit more scrutiny. Let me just put it that way. They all need to be impeached, court-martialed for damages that they're doing to this country. They are a domestic enemy. I feel the sentiment. I feel where that one's coming from. There's a lot of emotions. Hopefully, a lot of those emotions have been, let's say, taken care of while they're still there. Hopefully, the pain that we have felt, we were able to get out some way, and we could actually be rational, is my thought process. The whole administration should be drawn and quartered, or tarred and feathered. He should be handcuffed. And that's the last comment here. Like I said, this is the pretty much the last day I'm going to be paying attention to this poll. I should have done it for 4 days, but I didn't do it for 5 days. But you can still vote. You can still comment on it. I'll probably respond directly and not make a video on it. With that being said, it is Friday. A glorious Friday. Hopefully, everybody has some fun plans for Labor Day. And try not to think about politics so much, because we need a break. We definitely need a break from politics for our own mental health. It's a 3-day weekend for a lot of people in the United States. I'm not entirely sure what Labor Day was for. I might need to research that. That might be a mini deep dive that I could do is on Labor Day and why we celebrate it. I'm not going to be like our wonderful VP and say, enjoy your 3-day weekend, ignoring the whole fact of why we have it. Yeah, it's kind of distasteful when she said that about Memorial Day. I could go on and on and on and how much I don't like this administration. But I'm not going to, because it's Friday. It's a 3-day weekend. And unfortunately, it's way too hot for me to do what I really want. So I'm probably going to sit at home thinking of something to make, wood-wise. I may or may not get to it. because I'm still thinking. See, this is kind of, I have an idea of what I want to build. And I'll tell you right now, it's a shooting bench. I got two issues. One, I don't know how to get to my property. And the other one is I'm in a Honda Civic. The materials I want to build out of may not fit in a Honda Civic. Anyways, with that being said, comment down below what your thoughts are. Smash the like and subscribe button. But most importantly, have yourself a wonderful weekend. Have some fun. Don't think about politics. Ignore it. Tuesday morning, get back to the grind.